And we're back at Hartsop village down there. Out with Alden again this time. Set off 5 minutes ago, we're both blowing already. There's 2 planned waiting rides today. We've got the initial climb up to basically they call it before you turn off the Brock Crags. We'll pick up the coast to coast path over or under Satura Crag, can't remember which, up Rest Dodd, steeply down, navigate some peat hags and over to the nab, and then all the way back down the way we came, and then refreshments and a comfy night's sleep at Side campsite again. Oh. Weather forecast grim. Clouds are meant to be down to 200 metres. Not meant to be much wind, but it's meant to rain a fair amount. Mostly tonight, but light rain all day. But relatively short hike. Anyway, oh, let's get it done. Right, so there's 3 main sections to this first climb. Got initial bit out of Hartsop, which you basically follow in the beck. Very boggy at this time of year. Essential for slip. And you cross over the fence or gate, but it doesn't open. And then you follow this. It's quite hard to see now, but it's essentially a grassy rake. It's a bit rocky in place and a bit muddy. And then you get past that section and it's a bit more rocky, a lot more undulating. Steady away. We have a feeling that that snow-covered peak is Rest Dodd, but we're not sure. There's clouds are sort of in the way, but so we've got to get onto the coast to coast path first, and then it'll be more apparent. That grey crag just here. Hartsop Dodd here. Starting to look a little bit moody now. Very atmospheric. It's lovely though. Can't get bored in places like this. There we go. So we just topped out on this second section and starting the third that's more undulating. Straight down there. Here's the water in view now. I'm assuming this in front is Satura Crag, whatever. I think it's this one that's Rest Dodd behind it. Oh, I think we're starting to get a lot colder now. We're nearly hitting this sort of cloud level, so I'm going to find somewhere to have a bit of a break for a few. Done it quicker than we thought we were going to do it, to be fair, but I've got all the clag to come yet. Right, we'll hit the gate. The eventual rise up to Rest Dodd, which is completely under clag. Then we've got the nab in view there, which looks like we might get a tiny bit of view. But yeah, doesn't look the most appealing. Just on this final bit up to Rest Dodd now. It's bloody cold. Oh. So we head up this main path to the summit, and we've got this steep drop off. Although if it's as slippy as that one in sections, I might just come back the same way. I don't know if you can hear me, I look like I'm about to go bloody on the rob. Oh, bloody hell, working for this. We're in better spirits now though, I think. Well, This is either the summit or a nav cairn. Oh god. It's a lot harder going now. Oh. 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 I think this is it. Oh, you bugger. Oh, I was lucky. I wasn't far off. Oh, oh not again.
You fell over.
Oh, you know it. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Not again, man. Oh. I bet no wonder. Well, that.
24.
Ah. Francis, 3 years, finally really so useful. Well, saw it just there. And there we go. Bloody hell, fire. I think this is number 178 and fall number 2. Same we go. I think we're steeply down there to get down, but oh, my nads are freezing. Right, well, it's bugger all view, so let's get on with it. And here we are on the descent down to the peat hags. I'll take this off of it. Oh god, it's you walk up to the edge and you can't see anything but a sheer drop, but it's not actually too bad. It just might get a bit slippy in places. We've definitely done it right way around though. I don't think I'd fancy coming up this in this weather. Oh yeah, it won't take as long to get down. So oh, nearly. We've at least broken the back of the walk. I think the nav just, it looks, it's obvious an incline, but it's steady. I think once we get back, I think when we get to that wall sort of area, there's a bit of a, I think that's literally the last incline of the day. But let's concentrate now, I think, over all the peat hags. Very boggy, but there's no danger of sinking into them. They're all quite nice to walk on. We've seen a load of the deer. Not too far away for this GoPro to pick up. Fingers are frozen. Stopped at the wall where the path splits for our return. Yeah, put my gloves back on and fingertips are bloody frozen. But all the snow covered peaks there. And just a couple of steady ascents left and we're up on the knob. Steady little ascent up to the knob. Worth noticing as well, this is the only way you can access the knob legally. Speeder fell here. That's looked stunning all day, to be fair. Place fell behind it, but we don't talk about that one. Dead to me now. Ullswater in view. Steel knots, Holland fell. down into Martindale. Yeah, if you come up here, it's worth noting that even if you're in Martindale, legally you need to come up via the path up to Angletarn, round to Rest Dodd and down. You don't have to summit Rest Dodd obviously, but because there's no public access land down the bottom of here. Someone did ask on a Facebook group yesterday and I mentioned it and shared a I think it's the Dallermain website that tells you what you can and can't do. And there are a few comments from people who should know better, really. People that I've known to lead group hikes and yeah, say that just do it, they can't do it, you're only on it for half hour. Just really poor if you ask me, but then again nobody did, so try to stick to the rules so you don't spoil it for others eventually. Like these muppets who camp and then leave all the crap behind. Same thing really, if you don't privileged enough to be able to access these areas, don't then trash the place. Anyway, looking back up to Rest Dodd there, it's not as well, like I say, I don't think I'd fancy going up it, but coming down it was steady enough. Be a lot easier in fair and dry weather. Yeah, now we retrace the steps until we're just under that wall and we contour it up until you get to the hole in the gate, and then we pick up the path that we initially diverted from. Lovely stuff. It's nearly all downhill from here. Back to the wall there, and we're on the path that splits off. Essentially follow this up to the top of that hill there where the fence is. There's a hole. Oh, a gate without a gate really. And then we're back on the path we came up on. Oh, some walkers down there just told us it's a bit shitty underfoot, but can't see it being worse than what we've already been on. End is in sight. Already looking forward to that hot shower and food and the beverage. Whew. Yeah, weather has been nothing like it was forecasted. Well, certainly as cold as it was forecast, and the wind's probably been right on cue, but not a single drop of rain, which is thankful for. So there's been parts of this where it's been absolutely Baltic. Oh, there we go, one final climb for the day. Finally at the top of that climb. Oh, bloody hell. And oh, and just there is where the path split before. So it's, well, apart from them two little mounds, it's all downhill. I should be back in no time now. Corner of Angletarn there. There's Angletarn pikes up there. The fell that shall not be named up there. And I'm knackered. Brock Crag's straight in front. Oh, glad that bit's over. That ascent was never ending. Oh god. Just probably keep it as a couple of little bits that I didn't film up way up that I'll just keep running for a bit, I think. But other than that, there isn't really much else to say. That's where it slipped before. That one from earlier? Where the bloody hell they come from? He's just it. I don't know. You what? They don't come the same way as us, have they? This is our fell. Still clagged up there. Oh. Worst is over now. Last little bit now, last gate to go through. And Alan's reminded me of this car park that he told me about. It's apparently free. And I said no, because it's easier to park at the Cow Bridge car park rather than down the single track road into Hartsop. I'm not going to tell him, but I think he had a better idea. But yeah, to be fair, they got him trained well. Up again. Oh. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, just this last little bit now, and then we're back on the path. Well, road. Hartsop, and then it's a 5-minute walk back to van then. And check-in time at the campsite. So this is the first weekend in February. I haven't really got any fixed plans for the next one, but I think looking at my diary I can fit one more in. But yeah, well, then I've got some revising to do for work, so might be more trips after that's out of the way. Oh. Had nearly a bit of everything that hike. Slogs, fun, and challenges. I was saying to Alan before that I was thinking a couple of days ago it's a bit of a long drive in it for 2 Wainwrights, but definitely wouldn't have fancied doing any more today. Glad we've done what we've done. Anyway, time to get the camera put away till the next one. Brothers water.